So when you got nominated for like Hip Hop Album of the Year, that was a big deal. And I kind of feel like that kind of kicked off like a wave of the Grammys, at least semi getting some of the nominees right. Mm-hmm. You know, a few years later, I know Pusha T got nominated and Royce the 5'9" got nominated. Actually, I think it was the next year.
The process was different, right?
That was a year after, right? That was 2018 because Daytona came out in 2018.
So there was a time when the Grammys were trying to get it right, especially for hip hop. So they created these committees for all genres. And the way the Grammys works is you have to be a member of the voting committee,
right,
which means you have to be nominated, have won, blah, blah, blah. Everybody, no matter what genre you're in, everybody who's in the voting committee gets to vote, right? So a lot of times if you're a country artist and maybe you're not really into hip hop,
you're just going to vote Drake.
Off name recognition,
yes,
right? So to balance that out, they created these committees of trusted individuals from each genre and their culture. Country had theirs, pop had theirs, R&B, hip hop had its trusted committee, and you would get the top whatever, and you would go through the list, and if you felt like there was somebody that needed to be in there that wasn't represented, you got to go through a process of listening to that record together, going through it and voting it in because you were of the community. So that's how you get a Royce the 5'9" nominated. That's how you get a Nipsey nominated.
Alfredo.
Exactly. That was the balance and the checks and balances system to make sure this is not just a popularity contest that hip hop.
That makes sense why. Shout out to my boy Macklemore, I love him, but that would make sense why he won over Kendrick that year in 2012.
Yep, it's just popularity.
Yeah,
name recognition.
Yeah, because like this year, I feel like they knocked it out the park with Killer Mike. I'm like, of course, Killer Mike had the best rap album of the year. I don't even think there was a fucking discussion.
It wasn't even close.
I don't even think it was close.
It wasn't even close. It was solid.
And they got it right.
And they got it right.
Yeah.
So that's exciting to see.
100%. No, I was super stoked to see that. But I wonder, like, when you get a taste of that, are you like, when you create now, do you create with the Grammys in mind?
I used to, but not anymore. Nothing in mind. No Grammys, no BET Awards, no Billboard, which I've never really been high on anyway. Right. No platinum plaques. Right. This one, I was like, I'm tired of chasing these
accolades.
Yeah, and these measurements, and sometimes some of it is real, and sometimes it's not. Like you say, some things are popularity. So,
hey, I'm gonna throw you my phone.
Yep.
Put it on the wide shot. I think this is the guy who's coming to power wash outside. Hold on. Just go outside and call him. Put it on the wide shot. Yeah. Sorry, this guy's doing this painting tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you got.
So I got to get this fucking wall power washed.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
Tell him if he could come tonight. He needs to come tonight. So that, because I always wonder, like, like when people, I always feel like when people on the other side of the spectrum, like when people have like certain commercial success, or they feel like they have to go in and they have to create like a radio record or like a hit record, it always comes off like
forced.
And I feel like that can happen on the other side, where you're like, we got to make this album for the Grammys.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. With this one, it was super intentional. I want to have a connection with people. Yeah. I want them to get to know me better. That was my only goal. Some people can do that. They do it well. Right. Drake does it well.
For sure.
My space and how I create is different.
Yeah.
If it comes, it comes, but it has to come naturally. Like, I don't want to chase it. It's,